6 important agreements that you must consider before you get into a relationship. Number 1, financial agreement. If a person is wanting to be in love with you, so-called, and considers you, you are chatting, you are calling, but they got no money in their pocket, don't consider them for marriage. Because if they can't take care of you themselves, they will never take care of you or your family. Number 1, financial agreement. Number 2 is spiritual agreement. Before relationship can work, you need to know whether you believe the same thing. You can't have a brother who speaks in tongues and trying to marry a sister who does not believe the gifts of Holy Spirit. You got to have an agreement even spiritually, so that you know that they are in the same page with you spiritually, so that you can walk together. Number 3, academic agreement. You are literate, but the person that you are trying to marry is beautiful, but is illiterate. That is going to cause great problem. That is why it is so important for you to know mental compatibility when it comes for relationship, because beauty is not everything. Beauty is only skin deep. Number 4, sexual agreement. If you believe in sexual purity and virginity till marriage, which is not very famous or popular right now, but that is where you consider your sexual agreement or the conditions of your sexual agreement, but the person that you are trying to date or trying to consider rather get into a relationship does not consider those boundaries or values, that is a problem, because they can break that agreement or the value that you have, and in that cause great problems and turmoil. So it is important for them to understand that we are not going to sleep before marriage. It is sacred to God and it is sacred to me. It should be. So, or else what happens is, if you don't have that agreement, whatever says goes. Ultimately, you can not only just say and go, but then also end up pregnant and that person not marrying you. Sexual agreement. Number 5, temperament agreement. You need to know and discover your personality type. Wrong connections with personality types could cause chaos. Are you choleric, melancholy, phlegmatic? I consider a great book, Why You Act the Way You Do by Tim LaHaye. Is a good book to understand personality, and I would recommend this. And number 6, accountability agreement. One of the biggest things and mistakes that people make is not to have somebody that they are accountable to in courtship, engagement, marriage. When you don't have this, you don't have the supporting structure. What happens is, when trouble comes, you don't know whom to run to and you don't want to run to anybody. So ultimately, you part ways. That is not God's way. But when you have somebody speaking into your life, you know that they will help you get you through this patch. Because marriage, ladies and gentlemen, is a lot of work. And many people don't want to commit to that covenant. But if you are committing to it, always have a mentor, accountability agreement, and ask the person or the partner right now, the person that you're looking to, in connecting, in moving forward, can we have this accountability agreement? Because it will help you have success in your marriage. These are 6 things and 6 agreements to consider if you want to have a successful relationship.